Life Philosophies Unleashed.
Secret 1. Embracing the present. Picture yourself standing on the deck of a ship, the wind tousling your hair as you face the vast expanse of the ocean. The first Stoic secret is all about embracing the present moment, a practice that has the potential to revolutionize the way we experience and perceive the world around us. In a world perpetually tugging us towards the undertow of the past, or pushing us into the unpredictable currents of the future, Stoicism encourages us to anchor ourselves firmly in the present. Why? Because, as the venerable Marcus Aurelius once wisely remarked, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Imagine your mind as a ship's helm, guiding you through the turbulent waters of life. The past, a wake trailing behind you, holds only memories, while the future is a foggy horizon yet to unfold. By limiting ourselves to the present, we gain the power to shape our perceptions, steering our emotions towards a path of tranquility. Let's delve deeper into this concept. Think of the present as a point of power, a nexus where your thoughts, emotions, and actions converge. It's the moment where you have the agency to influence your narrative. When we dwell too much on the past, replaying its moments like a broken record, or when we become overly anxious about the future, we forfeit our power in the present. The mind, you see, is a potent tool, a captain of our internal ship, navigating the currents of thoughts, emotions, and perceptions. Stoicism beckons us to harness this mental vessel, to make it our ally in the pursuit of virtue and a compass for navigating the present. Consider this: if someone tried to take control of your physical body, forcing you into servitude, you'd fight for your freedom. Yet, how often do we willingly hand over the reins of our minds to external forces? Especially when faced with insults or negative comments. Stoics viewed the mind as a fortress, a bastion not easily infiltrated by the words of outsiders. They championed mental fortitude, recognizing that the true battle lay in our reactions to insults rather than the insults themselves. To live stoically is to navigate the stormy seas of life with the steadiness of a seasoned captain. Picture yourself facing life's whirlwinds with a calmness and clarity unshaken and poised. This isn't a privilege reserved for the fortunate few. It's a skill we can master. Welcome to the transformative world of Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that empowers us to take control of our minds and, consequently, our lives. Stoicism isn't just about enduring hardships. It's about thriving amidst them, turning every challenge into a stepping stone towards personal growth and inner peace. As we embrace the Stoic path, we unlock the doors to a more controlled, composed, and contented version of ourselves. The journey towards mastering our minds through the art of Stoicism begins now, amidst the bustling rhythm of modern life, where each day presents a fresh set of challenges and opportunities. The wisdom of Stoicism offers timeless guidance. Marcus Aurelius, a philosopher-emperor, taught a profound lesson that resonates through the ages. Our perception of the world shapes our experience of it. This lesson isn't just a philosophical musing. It's a practical tool for navigating life's complexities. It underpins the Stoic belief in the power of the mind and the potential for inner peace, regardless of external circumstances. Now, let's dive into a practical exercise to anchor ourselves in the present, a morning ritual of reflective journaling. Each morning, take a few minutes to jot down your immediate thoughts and feelings. Throughout the day, make note of any negative perceptions and actively reframe them into positive or neutral perspectives. Reflect on how this changes your emotional response to events. Challenge a recurring negative belief by identifying evidence that contradicts it. For instance, if you believe you always perform poorly in meetings, recall a time when you contributed effectively. This exercise is about consciously choosing your perceptions, steering your mental ship away from the treacherous waters of the past and the uncertain currents of the future. Secret 2. the art of rationality. At its core, Stoic rationality is not about suppressing emotions, but understanding and managing them through the lens of reason. It's a call to embrace a life where decisions, actions, and beliefs are grounded in thoughtful consideration, rather than impulsive reactions. Let's embark on a journey to unravel the layers of this profound Stoic secret. Understanding Stoic rationality. Stoicism teaches us that our minds are powerful tools capable of shaping our perceptions and steering our emotions. Aurelius encourages us to harness this power to our advantage, making our minds allies in the pursuit of virtue and our compass in navigating the present. Rationality is the cornerstone, guiding us to discern between what is within our power and what lies beyond it. Consider your mind as a ship's captain, navigating through stormy seas. The captain doesn't control the weather, but they steer the ship skillfully, adapting to the conditions. Similarly, Stoic rationality empowers us to focus on what we can control: our thoughts, actions, and attitudes. It's a strategic approach to conserve mental energy and direct it towards areas where we can truly make a difference, transforming obstacles into opportunities. Now, let's delve into Marcus Aurelius's radical reframe of obstacles. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Stoicism invites us to see challenges not as insurmountable barriers, but as pathways to growth and development. Picture adversity as a challenging terrain. The Stoic perspective encourages us not to despair, but to find strength and resilience in the journey. When faced with challenges, instead of succumbing to frustration or despair, Stoic rationality prompts us to respond with a reasoned and measured approach. This perspective not only conserves mental energy, but also opens up avenues for creative solutions and learning. Every challenge becomes a question to be answered logically, a problem to be solved wisely. Navigating life's complexity. Stoic rationality provides a practical framework for navigating the complexities of life. By understanding and accepting the limits of our control, we can invest our efforts in areas where we can genuinely make a difference. Consider the analogy of a skilled archer aiming for a target. The archer can control their aim and release the arrow, but they can't control the wind or external factors. Rationality helps us become skilled archers, focusing on our aim and releasing our efforts with precision. As we integrate Stoic rationality into our lives, we become adept at navigating the bustling rhythm of modern life. Each day presents a fresh set of challenges and opportunities, and Stoicism offers timeless guidance. Marcus Aurelius's teachings echo through the ages, reminding us that our perception of the world shapes our experience of it. Stoic rationality is the compass that guides us through the intricate dance of external events, allowing us to maintain inner tranquility amidst the chaos. Practical exercise. Now, let's roll up our sleeves and engage in a practical exercise to infuse Stoic rationality into our daily lives. Reflexive journaling is a powerful tool for implementing this Stoic secret. Each morning, take a few minutes to jot down your immediate thoughts and feelings. Pay attention to any negative perceptions and actively reframe them into positive or neutral perspectives. Consider a recurring situation that triggers negative thoughts, for example, a belief that you always perform poorly in meetings. Challenge this belief by identifying evidence that contradicts it. Recall a time when you contributed effectively or received positive feedback. Rationality, in this context, becomes your guiding light, illuminating a path through the mental fog. Rational decision-making. Stoic rationality extends beyond daily reflections to the realm of decision-making. When faced with a decision, big or small, list the pros and cons. Ask yourself which choice aligns best with rational thought rather than emotional impulse. This practice, akin to flexing a mental muscle, develops the habit of making decisions grounded in reason. Imagine a ship navigating through treacherous waters. The captain doesn't let emotions dictate the course, but relies on navigation tools and rational decision-making. Similarly, Stoic rationality empowers us to navigate the storms of life with a steady hand, making decisions that align with our values and lead to personal growth, control, and acceptance. A core tenet of Stoicism is understanding the difference between what we can control and what we cannot. This distinction is vital in approaching life's challenges. As Marcus Aurelius taught, we are encouraged to focus our efforts on our thoughts, actions, and attitudes realms where we have genuine control. By embracing Stoic rationality, we develop acceptance for things outside our influence, the unpredictable elements of life, the actions of others, the past, and certain aspects of our future. This acceptance is not resignation, but a strategic choice to focus on actionable items, letting go of concerns outside our control. Rational response to challenges. Marcus Aurelius emphasized that facing challenges with rationality transforms our experiences. Instead of reacting with frustration or despair, we are encouraged to respond with a reasoned and measured approach. Challenges become questions to be answered logically, problems to be solved wisely, rather than insurmountable barriers. Consider challenges as puzzles. Stoic rationality equips us with the patience and clarity to piece together the solution. It's a mindset shift from seeing obstacles as roadblocks to perceiving them as opportunities for growth. This Stoic secret teaches us that the true battle lies not against external events, but against our own reactions to them. The power of perception revisited. Tying back to the first Stoic secret, the power of perception is magnified by Stoic rationality. How we perceive the world around us influences our emotional responses and, consequently, our actions. By embracing a rational mindset, we shape our perceptions, fostering a positive and constructive outlook. Think of your mind as the helmsman steering the ship. Stoic rationality is the skillful hand guiding the helm, adjusting the course with precision. In the vast sea of life, where external events may threaten to overwhelm us, rationality becomes the anchor, providing stability and clarity in our journey. Secret 3. Reflection on morality. Imagine standing on the precipice of time, contemplating the brevity of existence. This Stoic secret, rooted in the profound teachings of Marcus Aurelius, invites us to reflect on mortality not as a morbid exercise, but as a powerful tool for cultivating a deep appreciation of the present moment. The essence of this Stoic principle lies in the awareness that life is fleeting, that each breath brings us closer to the inevitable embrace of mortality. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor, encourages us to confront this reality head-on, stating, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." In the hustle and bustle of modern life, where every day brings a fresh set of challenges and opportunities, the Stoic reflection on mortality serves as a wake-up call. It prompts us to break free from the shackles of procrastination and live with intention. It's not about dwelling on the end, but using the awareness of life's transience as a catalyst for embracing the richness of the present. When we think about our mortality, it's not just a contemplation of the end, but a celebration of the now. Each moment becomes a precious gift, a chance to savor life's flavors, to cherish the beauty of existence. This Stoic secret calls us to be architects of our time, to build a legacy of moments well lived, rather than succumbing to the illusion of endless tomorrows. As we reflect on mortality, we begin to prioritize what truly matters. The petty grievances and trivial concerns that often consume our thoughts lose their grip, making way for a more profound understanding of our values and priorities. It's a shift from the mundane to the meaningful, from the trivial to the transcendent. Moreover, this Stoic practice doesn't advocate for a paralyzing fear of death, but rather a celebration of life in its entirety. It prompts us to ask ourselves, if this were our last day, how would we choose to spend it? What conversations would we engage in, and what passions would we pursue? The reflection on mortality becomes a compass, guiding us towards a life aligned with our deepest aspirations and desires. In the realm of Stoicism, the awareness of mortality is not a gloomy specter, but a guiding light, urging us to infuse our actions with purpose and meaning. It teaches us to lead a life that, when viewed from the perspective of its inevitable end, is a masterpiece of experiences, relationships, and contributions to the world. As we embark on the Stoic journey of reflecting on mortality, let it be a daily practice. A reminder that every sunrise is a gift, and every sunset a reflection of a day well lived. In Part 2, we'll delve deeper into the practical exercises and applications of this Stoic secret, exploring how it can be woven into the fabric of our daily lives for lasting transformation. Now that we've embraced the philosophical depth of reflecting on mortality, let's delve into the practical aspects of integrating this Stoic secret into our daily lives. It's not merely a mental exercise, but a transformative practice that shapes our attitudes, decisions, and interactions with the world. Daily contemplation. Begin each day with a moment of reflection on mortality. As you wake up, take a few minutes to acknowledge the preciousness of life and the uncertainty of time. Ask yourself, if this were my last day, how would I want to live it? This simple yet profound question sets the tone for a day lived with intention and purpose. Priority setting. Use the awareness of mortality as a guide for prioritizing your activities. When faced with competing demands on your time and energy, ask yourself which tasks align with your values and contribute to a life well lived. This practice helps you sift through the trivial and focus on the truly significant aspects of your journey. Gratitude journaling. Cultivate a daily gratitude practice infused with the Stoic reflection on mortality. As you journal, express gratitude for the moments, relationships, and experiences that enrich your life. By acknowledging the transient nature of these blessings, you deepen your appreciation for them, turning routine gratitude into a profound acknowledgement of life's impermanence. Mindful presence. Throughout the day, bring your attention back to the present moment. The Stoic reflection on mortality encourages a mindful presence, savoring each experience as it unfolds. Whether it's the taste of your morning coffee, the warmth of sunlight on your skin, or the laughter of a loved one, immerse yourself fully in the richness of the now. Legacy building. Consider the legacy you want to leave behind. Reflect on the impact you wish to have on the world and the lives of those around you. The Stoic awareness of mortality invites us to contribute meaningfully, leaving a positive imprint that outlasts our finite existence. Confronting fear. Embrace challenges and face your fears with the knowledge that time is limited. The Stoic reflection on mortality transforms fear into an opportunity for courage. When faced with difficult decisions or daunting tasks, ask yourself, what would I do if I were not afraid? This shift in perspective empowers you to confront challenges with resilience and determination. Incorporating the reflection on mortality into our daily practices transforms it from a philosophical concept into a guiding force for intentional living. As we navigate the complexities of life with the Stoic awareness of our limited time, we embark on a journey marked by purpose, gratitude, and a profound appreciation for the transient beauty of our existence. Secret 4. Mastering responses to external events. Central to this Stoic secret is the concept of the dichotomy of control, a powerful tool for achieving mental equilibrium. Picture it as a dividing line between what is within our power and what lies beyond it. Stoicism prompts us to focus our energies on our own actions, thoughts, and attitudes, the aspects we can genuinely control. The external world is like a tempestuous sea, tossing challenges and uncertainties our way. Yet, the Stoic philosophy teaches us not to be overwhelmed by these external events, but to respond with resilience and wisdom. It's about recognizing that the real battleground is within our minds, and that's where the true mastery lies. Consider a scenario where you face criticism or encounter an obstacle. Stoicism encourages us to view these challenges not as barriers, but as opportunities for personal growth. The impediment to action, as Marcus Aurelius profoundly stated, becomes the way forward. In the face of adversity, we are invited to find strength and resilience, transforming obstacles into stepping stones on the path to virtue. Now, let's delve into the practical aspects of mastering responses to external events. Emotional intelligence plays a pivotal role here. Stoicism doesn't advocate for the suppression of emotions, but emphasizes understanding and managing them through the lens of reason. It's about interpreting emotional signals with clarity and responding thoughtfully rather than impulsively. Imagine emotions as waves, powerful, yet manageable. Stoicism teaches us to ride these waves skillfully, ensuring they don't capsize our rational judgment. By developing emotional intelligence, we create a space between the stimulus and our response, allowing us to make decisions aligned with our values and long-term goals. The Stoic approach to challenges involves a rational response. Instead of reacting with frustration or despair when faced with obstacles, we are encouraged to respond with a reasoned and measured approach. This perspective not only conserves mental energy, but also opens up avenues for creative solutions and learning. Each challenge becomes a question to be answered logically and a problem to be solved wisely, rather than an insurmountable barrier. Stoicism, in essence, teaches us to transform trials into triumphs, using every difficulty as a canvas to practice virtues such as patience, discipline, and resilience. As you navigate the stormy seas of life, envision yourself as the captain steering through challenges with a steady hand. By integrating the Stoic secret of mastering responses to external events, you empower yourself to not merely endure life's storms, but to navigate them with composure, resilience, and a clear mind. Marcus Aurelius, the wise Stoic philosopher-emperor, emphasized that our power lies not in changing external events, but in how we respond to them. Now, let's turn our attention to the practical exercise of incorporating this Stoic secret into our daily lives. Consider the Stoic pause a moment of reflection before reacting emotionally to a situation. When faced with a strong emotional reaction, pause for 10 seconds. Use this time to consider a rational and composed response. It's a brief interlude that allows you to consciously choose how you want to react, reminding yourself that your response is a choice. Imagine receiving criticism, a situation that often stirs strong emotions. Instead of reacting defensively, take a moment to consider if there is constructive feedback. Respond thoughtfully, focusing on learning rather than reacting impulsively. This intentional pause shifts the narrative from being a passive recipient of external events to an active navigator, steering your ship through the turbulent waters of life. Another practical approach is to create a list of aspects within a situation that you can control versus those you cannot. Focus your energy on actionable items, letting go of concerns outside your control. This exercise not only reinforces the Stoic principle of the dichotomy of control, but also provides a clear roadmap for responding to external events. Now, let's reflect on the power of perception, a theme intricately woven into the fabric of Stoicism. Our perceptions, shaped by the mind, play a significant role in how we respond to events. Stoicism teaches us to consciously choose our perceptions, reframing challenges as opportunities for growth. This intentional shift in perspective empowers us to navigate life's vicissitudes with equanimity and grace. As we explore the Stoic secret of mastering responses to external events, envision yourself as the captain of your ship, skillfully navigating through the ebb and flow of life. Stoicism isn't about denying the existence of challenges, but about facing them with a reasoned mind and an unwavering spirit. Incorporate these practical exercises into your daily life and witness the transformation as you respond to external events with resilience, wisdom, and a stoic calmness. The mastery of responses lies not in avoiding the storms, but in navigating them with a steady hand and a clear mind, embodying the true essence of Stoicism. Secret 5. Developing enveloping resilience through acceptance. In the vast landscape of Stoic philosophy, Secret 5 is a gem that glimmers with the wisdom of resilience through acceptance. This Stoic principle is not just about surrendering to the whims of fate, but actively embracing and making peace with the inevitability of life's ebb and flow. Imagine yourself standing at the edge of a river, watching the water flow. The river of life is much the same, constant and ever-changing. Stoicism teaches us that much of our distress comes not from external events, but from our resistance to them. It's akin to trying to swim against the current, exhausting and futile. Instead, Stoic acceptance is about learning to swim with the current, to navigate the river of life with a sense of ease and grace. The essence of this secret lies in the profound Stoic concept of the dichotomy of control. This concept emphasizes the importance of focusing our energy on things within our control, such as our thoughts, actions, and attitudes. External events, on the other hand, are often beyond our influence. The Stoic art of acceptance involves acknowledging the limits of our control and finding peace in surrendering to the natural course of events. Acceptance, in the Stoic context, is not a passive resignation. It's an active acknowledgement of reality, a conscious choice to let go of the futile struggle against the uncontrollable. As the Serenity Prayer beautifully encapsulates, it's about having the wisdom to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. To develop resilience through acceptance, we must first recognize the impermanence of life. The Stoics encourage us to embrace the transient nature of our existence, understanding that change is the only constant. Like the seasons, life has its rhythms. Accepting this truth allows us to find peace in the present moment. Imagine a tree bending with the wind rather than resisting it. Stoic acceptance is akin to the flexibility of that tree. It's about adapting to the changing seasons of life without losing our core strength. When we resist change, we create unnecessary tension within ourselves. Acceptance, on the other hand, releases that tension, allowing us to flow with life's currents. Practicing mindfulness is a key component of developing resilience through acceptance. Mindfulness involves being fully present in the moment, observing our thoughts and emotions without judgment. In the context of acceptance, mindfulness allows us to experience each moment without clinging to it or pushing it away. It's about being with what is, without getting entangled in the web of desires and aversions. Stoicism invites us to view adversity not as an enemy, but as a teacher. Each challenging situation becomes an opportunity for growth and a test of our resilience. Instead of resisting difficulties, we can embrace them as integral parts of our journey, recognizing that they contribute to the sculpting of our character. Acceptance also involves letting go of the need for external circumstances to align with our expectations. Often, our suffering arises from the dissonance between reality and our idealized version of it. The Stoics teach us to release our attachment to specific outcomes, understanding that the universe operates on its own terms. To practice Stoic acceptance, imagine holding a handful of sand. If you try to grasp it tightly, the sand slips through your fingers. But if you hold it with an open hand, you can appreciate its texture without the need to control it. Similarly, Stoic acceptance is about holding the circumstances of life with an open hand, allowing them to flow through our lives without causing unnecessary suffering. Secret 6. Fostering emotional agility. In the tumultuous sea of life, emotions are like waves rising, crashing, and sometimes threatening to engulf us. Stoicism doesn't advocate for emotional suppression, but rather it invites us to become skilled navigators, riding the waves with finesse. This is where the concept of emotional agility comes into play. Understanding emotional agility, a Stoic dance with emotions. Imagine standing at the helm of a ship, emotions swirling like the ocean beneath you. Emotional agility in Stoicism is the ability to experience the full spectrum of emotions while maintaining a rational and composed mind. It's a dance where the rhythm of emotions doesn't dictate your steps, but complements the melody of your rational thinking. Stoicism recognizes that emotions are a natural part of the human experience. Instead of being swept away by the currents of emotions, emotional agility empowers us to navigate through them with clarity. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher-emperor, would likely remind us that emotions are like passing clouds, temporary and fleeting. It's the rational mind that should guide us through these transient storms. Balancing emotional and rational responses, a Stoic harmony. The essence of emotional agility lies in finding a harmonious balance between emotional and rational responses. Picture this balance as a tightrope walk, a delicate equilibrium where neither emotion nor reason dominates. This equilibrium allows us to engage with the world empathetically, acknowledging our emotions without letting them dictate our course of action. In the Stoic realm, emotions are not enemies to be defeated, but signals to be interpreted. When you feel the surge of anger or the gentle breeze of joy, emotional agility encourages you to pause, observe, and decide how to respond. It's about preventing impulsive reactions that might lead to regret and aligning your actions with your core values and long-term goals. Learning from emotional experiences, Stoic wisdom in adversity. Stoicism teaches us to view every emotional experience as an opportunity for learning and growth. Emotional agility involves reflecting on our emotional responses and understanding their roots. By doing so, we gain insights into our deeper values and beliefs. In the Stoic landscape, challenges are not seen as barriers, but as opportunities for virtue. Emotional agility turns every emotional experience, whether positive or negative, into a stepping stone for personal development. Instead of being overwhelmed by the waves, we learn to surf them, gaining strength and resilience with each rise and fall. Practical exercise, the Stoic pause. To cultivate emotional agility in your daily life, let's introduce the Stoic pause. Whenever you feel a strong emotional reaction, pause for 10 seconds before responding. Use this brief moment to consider a rational and composed reaction. Whether it's receiving criticism or encountering stress, the Stoic pause allows you to respond thoughtfully, focusing on learning rather than reacting impulsively. Secret 7. Cultivating Stoic detachment. Stoic detachment, our seventh secret to mastering the mind, is a powerful concept that invites us to maintain a healthy distance from external events and emotional turmoil. It's not about building walls around our hearts or becoming indifferent to the world. Rather, it's a strategic approach to living a balanced and fulfilling life. Let's delve deeper into the nuances of Stoic detachment and understand how this practice can be a guiding light in the art of self-mastery. Imagine you're watching a play unfold on a stage. You're engrossed in the characters, the plot, and the drama. However, no matter how involved you are in the storyline, you always know it's a performance and illusion. Stoic detachment encourages us to view life in a similar way, as a grand play where we are both the audience and the actors. The essence of Stoic detachment lies in learning to separate ourselves from events. It's about recognizing that while external circumstances may influence us, they do not define us. By internalizing this perspective, we gain a greater sense of control over our reactions and our mental state. Now, let's consider the practice of mindfulness within the realm of Stoic detachment. Mindfulness, a cornerstone of Stoicism, teaches us to observe our thoughts and emotions without being entangled in them. This observational stance is a form of detachment that allows us to experience our emotions without being overwhelmed by them. Picture your emotions as passing clouds, observe them, let them drift by, and realize that, like clouds, they are transient. Furthermore, Stoic detachment is not about avoiding or suppressing emotions, but about engaging with them in a thoughtful and constructive manner. It's acknowledging the emotional waves, but choosing not to be swept away by them. In the face of joy, sorrow, or anger, Stoic detachment allows us to maintain an inner equilibrium, preventing our emotional tides from capsizing the ship of reason. Think of Stoic detachment as a strategic retreat. When faced with a challenging situation, it's like stepping back from the front lines momentarily. This pause allows us to assess the situation objectively, without the clouded judgment that strong emotions might bring. By detaching ourselves from the immediacy of emotional reactions, we gain the clarity needed to respond thoughtfully and make decisions aligned with our core principles. The ancient Stoics often looked to nature as a model for Stoic detachment. Just as a tree stands firm in a storm, unaffected by the chaos around it, we are encouraged to maintain our inner stability amidst life's upheavals. This doesn't mean being passive or unresponsive. It's about responding with wisdom and composure, much like the tree that bends but does not break in the wind. In practical terms, cultivating Stoic detachment involves consciously choosing our battles. It's recognizing the difference between what we can control and what we cannot. Our circle of influence, as Stephen Covey puts it, encompasses the things we can control: our thoughts, actions, and attitudes. Stoic detachment prompts us to focus our energy on these aspects, where our power lies, rather than on concerns beyond our control. As you navigate the tumultuous sea of life, practicing Stoic detachment might involve a conscious effort to step back and ask yourself, is this within my control? If not, can I let it go and focus on what I can influence? This shift in perspective is a pivotal aspect of Stoicism that empowers us to navigate life's complexities with a calm and steady mind. In essence, Stoic detachment is not a form of escapism. It's not about retreating from the world or becoming indifferent to the suffering of others. Instead, it's a strategic approach to engaging with life's challenges. It's about responding to external events with a thoughtful and composed mind, like a skilled captain steering the ship through turbulent waters. Secret 8. Reflexive meditation. Welcome to the heart of Stoic introspection, the profound practice of reflective meditation. In this exploration, we'll unravel the layers of this transformative secret that Marcus Aurelius and his Stoic companions championed for achieving mental clarity and self-mastery. Reflexive meditation in Stoicism isn't about escaping the cacophony of thoughts or seeking refuge in an empty mind. Instead, it's a dynamic engagement with one's inner self, a deliberate act of contemplation that goes beyond the surface, delving into the depths of our thoughts, actions, and experiences. Picture this. You're not clearing your mind like a serene pond. You're diving into the depths, exploring the currents and hidden treasures beneath the surface. Stoic reflexive meditation involves active participation in your own mental landscape, cultivating self-awareness and forging a connection with Stoic principles. Central to this practice is the concept of self-examination, a regular and intentional assessment of our behaviors and attitudes. Imagine it as conducting an audit of your actions against the Stoic virtues of wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance. This introspective process allows you to identify areas for personal growth and refine your character, sculpting it into a masterpiece guided by Stoic principles. As you embark on this journey of self-reflection, consider it akin to tending to the garden of your mind. Stoicism encourages us to be vigilant gardeners, pulling out the weeds of vices and nurturing the blossoms of virtues. It's an ongoing process, a commitment to cultivating a more disciplined and virtuous life. Now, let's delve into the practical aspects of Stoic reflective meditation. One of the key components is mindful awareness, a heightened sense of being fully present in the current moment. Imagine yourself as an observer, detached from the hustle and bustle of daily life, watching the thoughts and emotions unfold without getting entangled in them. Mindful awareness enables you to observe your mental landscape with a certain equanimity. It's not about suppressing emotions or forcefully calming the mind. Rather, it's about acknowledging the ebb and flow of thoughts and feelings, while maintaining an anchor of calm amidst the storm. By practicing mindful awareness, you become attuned to the nuances of your internal world. You start recognizing the patterns of your thoughts, understanding the triggers of your emotions, and gaining insight into the underlying motivations behind your actions. It's like turning on a light in the dim corridors of your mind, revealing aspects of yourself that were previously obscured. Reflexive meditation also involves learning from your daily experiences. Consider each day as a canvas on which you paint your actions, thoughts, and reactions. Stoicism prompts us to review this daily tapestry regularly, to learn from the strokes of wisdom and acknowledge the smudges of folly. By reflecting on your interactions, challenges, and even mundane activities, you extract valuable insights into your character and your responses to the world around you. As you engage in Stoic reflective meditation, consider it a practice of self-discovery. It's akin to navigating the labyrinth of your own psyche, uncovering hidden corners and untapped potentials. This self-exploration is not a one-time endeavor. It's a continual process, an expedition into the depths of your consciousness that yields treasures with each descent. In the second part of our exploration into the Stoic secret of reflective meditation, we dive deeper into its practical applications and the profound impact it can have on your journey towards self-mastery. As you embark on the practice of Stoic reflective meditation, envision it as an art, a conscious creation of self-awareness and mindfulness, sculpting the contours of your inner landscape. This artistry involves not just observing your thoughts, but actively engaging with them through the lens of Stoic principles. One of the essential aspects of Stoic reflective meditation is incorporating Stoic wisdom into your contemplations. This involves contemplating the teachings of Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius and aligning them with your daily experiences. Think of these philosophies as guiding stars, offering a framework for your reflections and helping you navigate the complexities of life with wisdom and resilience. As you reflect on your actions and thoughts against Stoic ideals, you may find yourself questioning the alignment between your principles and your behavior. It's a moment of self-interrogation, an opportunity to bridge the gap between theory and practice. This process of questioning and realigning is not about self-condemnation, but about fostering a continuous commitment to improvement. Imagine reflective meditation as a mirror that not only reflects, but also refines. By examining your thoughts and actions, you identify areas where you can elevate your virtues. For instance, if you notice a lapse in patience or a moment of impulsivity, Stoic reflective meditation prompts you to acknowledge it, understand its roots, and plan for improvement. It's a dynamic dialogue with yourself, a conversation aimed at nurturing virtues and pruning vices. The Stoic pause is a powerful technique within reflective meditation. Whenever you feel a strong emotional reaction, take a deliberate pause, a moment of stillness. Use this time to consider a rational and composed response. It's like catching your breath in the midst of a storm, allowing you to respond thoughtfully instead of being swept away by emotional turbulence. Consider incorporating visualization into your reflective meditation. Picture a challenging scenario and mentally rehearse how you might apply Stoic principles in that situation. Visualizing yourself maintaining inner peace and rational thinking in the face of adversity strengthens your mental resilience, and primes you for real-life challenges. Reflexive meditation isn't confined to a specific time or place. It's a living practice that permeates your daily life. Whether you're sipping your morning coffee, navigating a work meeting, or winding down before bed, Stoic reflective meditation can be woven into the fabric of your routine. It's about carrying the torch of mindfulness wherever you go, illuminating the path to self-mastery in every moment. Secret 9. Embracing amor fati, the love of fate. In the vast tapestry of Stoic philosophy, there's a profound thread that weaves through the teachings of Marcus Aurelius and evolves into a concept embraced by Friedrich Nietzsche, the love of fate, or amor fati. This Stoic secret challenges us not only to accept the twists and turns of life, but to actively love and embrace every aspect of our journey. So, let's unravel the layers of amor fati and explore how this powerful principle can transform the way we perceive and navigate our existence. Understanding amor fati. Amor fati translates to love of fate in Latin. At its core, it invites us to embrace our destiny, to love and accept every event, whether perceived as good or bad, as an essential and interconnected part of our life's narrative. Rather than resisting or resenting what unfolds, amor fati calls us to say yes to it all, the victories and defeats, the joys and sorrows. Imagine life as a grand play where each scene contributes to the richness of the narrative. Amor fati encourages us not to merely endure the script, but to fall in love with it. It's about finding beauty and purpose in every twist and turn, recognizing that each chapter, no matter how challenging, is indispensable to the story of our lives. Friedrich Nietzsche's expansion. While the roots of amor fati are embedded in Stoic philosophy, Nietzsche expanded and deepened the concept in his own unique way. He saw it not only as an acceptance of fate, but as an enthusiastic affirmation. Nietzsche challenges us not just to endure, but to love and desire everything that happens. In Nietzsche's view, embracing amor fati is an act of courage and a declaration of spiritual strength. It's about transforming suffering into art, using challenges as opportunities for self-overcoming. Instead of being victims of circumstance, we become active co-creators of our destiny. The practical application of amor fati. Embracing amor fati doesn't mean passively resigning ourselves to whatever happens. It's an active participation in the dance of life. Here are practical ways to incorporate this Stoic secret into your daily existence. Shift your perspective. When faced with challenges, consciously shift your perspective. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" inquire, "How can I grow from this experience?" This shift can turn obstacles into stepping stones for personal development. Practice gratitude. Cultivate gratitude for both the pleasant and the challenging aspects of your life. Recognize that every moment, regardless of its nature, contributes to your growth and evolution. Gratitude transforms your relationship with fate, fostering a deeper love for the totality of your experiences. Live in the present. Amor fati is not about dwelling on the past or anxiously anticipating the future. It's about fully inhabiting the present moment. By appreciating the now, you learn to love the unfolding reality of your life, rather than yearning for a different narrative. Transform regret into action. Instead of regretting past decisions, view them as integral parts of your journey. Learn from them, and let them propel you toward positive action. Amor fati calls for an active engagement with your past, accepting it as an essential contributor to your present self. Affirmative attitude. Channel Nietzsche's affirmative attitude by actively saying yes to your circumstances. Recognize that challenges are invitations for growth, and victories are affirmations of your strength. This affirmative mindset transforms the ordinary into the extraordinary. The liberating power of amor fati. Embracing amor fati liberates us from the shackles of victimhood. It transforms adversity from an unwanted intruder into a welcomed companion on our journey. Through amor fati, we find freedom in accepting and even loving the unpredictable nature of life. In the grand symphony of existence, amor fati is the melody that harmonizes with the rhythm of fate. It teaches us that the true artistry lies not in avoiding the discordant notes, but in composing a beautiful piece that embraces every note, no matter how dissonant. So, as you navigate the unpredictable seas of life, let amor fati be your guiding star. Say yes to it all, for in the loving embrace of your fate, you discover the transformative power to shape your narrative with courage, gratitude, and an unwavering love for the journey itself. Secret 10. Cultivating wisdom through continual learning. Now, let's delve into the profound depths of the 10th and final Stoic secret, cultivating wisdom through continual learning. In the tapestry of Stoicism, wisdom is the golden thread that weaves through every aspect of mastering the mind. As we explore this secret, envision wisdom not as a distant peak to conquer, but as a lifelong journey, an ever-expanding horizon inviting us to sail into the vast seas of knowledge and self-discovery. Wisdom as the North Star. In the Stoic philosophy, wisdom is not merely a collection of facts, but a compass that guides our actions and decisions. Seneca, a prominent Stoic philosopher, emphasized that wisdom is the art of living, a practical application of philosophical principles in the complexities of daily life. To master your mind, consider wisdom as your North Star, providing direction and clarity in the ever-changing currents of existence. The Stoic scholar's mindset. Imagine adopting the mindset of a Stoic scholar, committed to a lifelong pursuit of knowledge and wisdom. The Stoics believed in the transformative power of education, not confined to formal institutions, but as a continuous process of self-improvement. Epictetus, another Stoic philosopher, asserted that it's not enough to be knowledgeable. One must apply that knowledge in life. Embrace the scholar's mindset, where every experience becomes a lesson and every challenge an opportunity for growth. The art of reflective learning. Reflexive learning is a cornerstone of cultivating wisdom in the Stoic tradition. Instead of passively acquiring knowledge, Stoicism encourages us to reflect deeply on our experiences, actions, and the lessons embedded within them. Marcus Aurelius, known for his personal reflections and meditations, showcased the power of using introspection as a tool for continual learning. By adopting this art of reflective learning, we not only accumulate knowledge but integrate it into our character, allowing wisdom to blossom. Seeking virtue through knowledge. For the Stoics, wisdom wasn't an end in itself, but a means to attain virtue, the highest ideal in Stoicism. Picture virtue as the summit of a mountain, and wisdom as the path leading you there. As you climb, each piece of knowledge becomes a foothold, propelling you closer to the pinnacle of virtuous living. To master your mind, embrace the pursuit of wisdom as a noble endeavor, driven by the desire to cultivate virtues such as justice, courage, temperance, and wisdom itself. Learning from the ancients and moderns. Stoicism encourages us to draw wisdom from both ancient and modern sources. While the timeless teachings of Stoic philosophers like Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius serve as foundational pillars, the Stoic scholar understands that wisdom is a river that flows through the ages. Dive into the thoughts of contemporary thinkers, scientists, artists, and philosophers. Blend the ancient wisdom of the Stoics with the insights of the present, creating a harmonious symphony of knowledge that resonates with the complexities of the modern world. Embracing adversity as a teacher. In the Stoic journey towards wisdom, adversity becomes a revered teacher. Challenges and setbacks are not viewed as obstacles, but as opportunities for profound learning. Seneca believed that difficult times are an examination of our virtues, a chance to put our wisdom into action. As you navigate the storms of life, see them not as adversaries but as tutors sculpting the contours of your wisdom. Balancing skepticism and open-mindedness. Cultivating wisdom requires a delicate balance between skepticism and open-mindedness. The Stoic scholar questions assumptions, challenges beliefs, and approaches knowledge with a discerning eye. However, this skepticism coexists with a willingness to explore new ideas, consider different perspectives, and adapt to evolving insights. By balancing these qualities, you fortify your mind against dogma and stagnation, allowing the river of wisdom to flow freely. Practical learning in daily life. Wisdom in Stoicism is not confined to academic pursuits. It's a practical force in daily life. The Stoic sage doesn't just accumulate knowledge for the sake of knowing, but applies it to navigate ethical dilemmas, make sound decisions, and lead a virtuous life. Imagine your mind as a workshop where wisdom crafts the tools for living tools that enable you to face challenges, foster meaningful connections, and contribute to the well-being of yourself and others. The humility of a constant learner. The Stoic scholar embodies the humility of a constant learner. Regardless of achievements or accolades, there's an acknowledgement that wisdom is an endless sea, and each drop of knowledge only reveals the vastness yet to be explored. As you embark on the path of continual learning, embrace the humility that comes with knowing there's always more to discover, more to understand, and more to integrate into the fabric of your evolving wisdom. Applying Stoic wisdom to master your mind. Now, how do you apply the Stoic wisdom of continual learning to master your mind? It starts with a genuine thirst for knowledge, an eagerness to learn from experiences, and a commitment to self-reflection. Create a habit of daily reading, exploring a variety of subjects, and engaging in conversations that challenge your perspectives. Integrate the insights gained into your daily life, turning knowledge into lived wisdom. As we sail through these 10 Stoic secrets, remember that mastering your mind is not a destination, but a continuous journey. Stoicism isn't about suppressing emotions or avoiding challenges. It's about navigating them with wisdom, resilience, and a sense of purpose. So, fellow voyagers, embrace the present. Let reason be your guiding star. Reflect on mortality, master your responses to external events, develop resilience through acceptance, foster emotional agility, practice Stoic detachment, engage in reflective meditation. By weaving these Stoic secrets into the fabric of your life, you embark on a transformative journey towards a mind that's not just endured, but truly mastered. May your sails be filled with the winds of wisdom, and may you navigate the seas of life with the serenity of a true Stoic. Until next time, keep embracing the journey, for the secrets to mastering your mind lie within the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. Safe travels.